I'm Robinson Cherenje. I work with DCI. I'm the DCIO Westland Sub-County in Nairobi. So briefly, on 26th of this month, I was in my house preparing to report on duty. And then I received a phone call from Dr. Sulwe, who works with my late son, Titus Cherenje. He informed me that I go to Nakuru very quickly because my son was in bad condition. I didn't ask him what was wrong with my son, but I just drove off to Nakuru. I found him in his hospital with his colleagues. When he saw me, he nearly broke down, but it was Dr. Kurkat who took me aside and informed me that we are sorry to inform you that your son is no more. I was courageous enough to ask him to tell me what happened. He briefly told me that that morning of 26th at around 8, they were informed by a border rider that my son was lying dead in his house. They also went and confirmed the same, that indeed my son was dead. So they called the police who went to the scene. They confirmed the same, and they commenced investigation. So when I reached at Nakuru, already the police had collected his body and he was lying in the mortuary. I was actually devastated. I was discouraged. I've witnessed several deaths. I've witnessed colleagues dying, but those deaths did not actually bring down. The death of my son made me to shed tears. Briefly, police are investigating the death of my son. As at now, we don't know the person who was concerned or who led to my son meet his death. The post-mortem was conducted and it clearly indicated that he sustained brain injury and he had also a bruise in his skull. But as of now, police are still going on with investigations. There were samples which were taken from his body and were taken to the government chemist for analysis. We are still waiting for the results. As of now, we cannot speculate who killed the son. It is still being investigated as sudden death. So far, friends, relatives, and the church are organizing for the burial. I hope you have been informed by my cousin. So let me say, my son had a bright future. He was a medic. He had recently graduated from KMTC Makindu, and he had a bright future. We always discussed with him, and he actually told me that his intention was one day to be a lecturer in a medical institution or in a university. So he had hopes of advancing, but the death has done him a blow, even to me. So for now, I would say that that's all I can say about my son.
Naitwa Daniel Cherenje. Yule ambaye ametuacha ni my brother Titus Cherenje. He's the fourth born. It is with a very heavy heart that we received the news of the passing on of Titus. Titus has been a very humble brother. I used to take care of him when he was young. When I heard about the news, it was so sad. Right now, I have nothing to say, but all glory and honor goes to the Almighty.
We have formed a burial committee headed by our NAT secretary, Mr. Stephen Chamonges. Eli is a treasurer, and one of my brothers, Kibet, is the secretary, plus other people. So the committee has released a program. We are going to have a Rambe fundraising on 5th. That will be a Sunday this week. However, burial will be on 10th. That will be Friday next week. We had some challenges, and that's why we pushed it to Friday. So we have also formed we have opened a WhatsApp, and we appeal to friends and other well-wishers to assist us so as to meet burial expenses and other logistical expenses. We appeal to our friends to come and assist us during the fundraising, which will be on Friday, 5th of this month. But as for now, I want to hail people who have come here to console with us. We have had so many friends and people.
Kwa majina ni Eli Cherenje, brother to the late Titus Cherenje. Mimi ndio firstborn. Titus was the fourthborn. We've lost a brother, somebody who was so meaningful to us. The late Titus, I can say it is so saddening to lose such a young man, more so a brother. Tangu Titus asaliwe, mimi nimemwona akiwa mdogo, vile amesoma mpaka akafika university. Amefanya masomo yake ya KMTC na amekuwa registered nurse, that is a graduate nurse.
That's what I can tell.
Kama familia ya Cherenje tunaomba usaidizi ili tuweze kupanga mazishi ya ndugu yetu. Kwa wale marafiki, majirani, wale wako mbali, wale hawataweza kujiunga pamoja na sisi ama hawatakuwa na nafasi ya kujiunga na sisi siku ile ya mchango, mtu anaweza tuma mchango wake kupitia nambari yangu. Mimi ndiye mweka hazina. Nambari unayoweza tumia ni 0725 10 1979 0725 10 1979. Tunawasihi na kuwaomba msimame pamoja na sisi wakati huu mgumu. Asanteni na karibuni.